did Andrew go?
Outdoors in the shed.
What shed?
Take me out to the back of the shed. Take me out to the back of the shed.
Get off that damn shed!
Booyakasha! So basically today, let me set you guys up over here. Today is going to be based around using the Baião rhythm, the Baião, which is a Brazilian rhythm, and I use it in a lot of grooves that are not Brazilian at all. Let me just move this a little more. And so today I'm going to show you two different grooves that I've applied the Baião rhythm to, and I'm using it as a foot ostinato. So traditionally, on the drum set anyway, the Baião rhythm would go like this. It would be so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What we're going to do today is there's two grooves, and you could follow along on the notation. They're actually both wake and break grooves, believe it or not. So you could also have a video example for them at some point. But the first one that we're going to do is number 214, I believe it is. It is what I call the Songo, however you want to pronounce it. It's a mix of the Songo, basically, and the Baião ostinato. So what we're going to do is I'm going to break it down limb by limb first, and then put it all together so you could take your time and follow along. So the first groove, right, if we're looking at a 2-bar phrase, so if we're looking at the first bar, right, actually let's look at both bars. We're going to look at just our bell rhythm first, okay? And what it is you have on 1 and 3 in both bars is your ride symbol. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, right? That's simple. So what we're going to do is start with the bass, the foot ostinato right now, and then we're going to add that symbol in. So first we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so we'll do it slow. So you have 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2. And now you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1, 3, 4. Okay? Now, the snare drum is the tricky part in this one. So what we're taking is the Songo snare part, and we're putting it basically over the Baião ostinato. So what we're going to do is slowly add in the snare. Right, so I'm going to have to do it a couple of seconds by myself before I can get the count going, you guys. So let me see. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I'm going to slow it down a bit, and I'm going to try and play it with more dynamics now. So you'd have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So our accents, right, in the first bar are on 2 and on the end of 4. And then in the second bar, your accent is on the end of 4. Okay? So we're going to put it all together now. You have this foot pattern, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we have the ride part, right? So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oh, sorry, it's gone. 1 and 3. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and now we're going to add in the snare on top of that. So first. Now you're basically blending Afro-Cuban rhythms and Brazilian rhythms, and you can play it, a myriad of different ways. You could play it slow. You could play it really upbeat. So let's see. Also, if you want, move your right hand around, so you don't have to keep it on bells. You could play it on toms, kind of like almost like a surdo thing, Those kinds. So it would be up. That groove, right? I'll slow it down. So you're playing, basically, you're emulating the surdo parts. Excuse me, the surdo parts, which is the traditional, basically the bass note in Brazilian music, in samba. So now you're incorporating not only the Baião, but you also have the surdo pattern happening. So you're doing two things now that are kind of Brazilian influenced, and then you have the Afro-Cuban Songo up top. And also, interesting fact is the Songo, I do believe, it was like the first rhythm to be, or Latin rhythm, invented solely for the drum set. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I recall. Now, that groove, if you want, take it as slow as you need. There is notation. I posted the links rather in the feed. Hopefully they work. If they don't, let me know afterwards, and when I go to just talk to you guys and get out from behind the drums, and we'll figure out what's going on. But that beat has the notation, and it's also in the Wake and Break series. I don't know, some of you guys might not know about it. Every day I create a new type of drum groove, and I never know what the heck it's going to be. And so these two grooves that I'm breaking down today are actually from that series, so you could find video examples of them online as well, and slow it down as much as you need. The next groove is going to be, it's a hybrid of three things. So you have, let me put it back up here, it's number, I believe, 714? Hold on one second, I'm going to get the exact groove for you. I think it's 214 actually, hold on. Yeah, so 214. I hope I didn't give you the wrong number before, but the links are there so you know. So what we have now is we're mixing, I should say. We're going to be mixing the Baião again, right? The Baião we're using as the foot ostinato that we're building on top of for both of these grooves that we've been doing. Okay? Now, on top of this, what we have is, we have the Baião thing happening again, yep. But we also now have an Afro-Cuban pattern, which is the cascara. So we're going to be playing Brazilian on the bottom, basically, Brazilian rhythm on the bottom, an Afro-Cuban rhythm on the ride, and then our snare is going to kind of be playing, I think it's like a halftime backbeat, actually. Let me see. So let's, break them down now into bits. So the first thing, the same foot pattern as the last groove, right? The Baião pattern. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? So now we have the cascara, which is the Afro-Cuban rhythm that we're playing. Normally it's played on the shell of a drum. In this, but it's also often played on bells and wherever you want to hear it. I'm a firm believer of make things sound the way you want. Choose the sounds. You're the artist. Choose the colors on your palette. Don't let other people dictate that. So what we're going to do is take just the Cascara by itself, and we're going to break that rhythm down. So just the Cascara itself is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Now, some people aren't that comfortable counting things. They're better with like auditory examples. So I think in school sometimes they teach things like mama and dada and like tata and tt instead of the actual note counts. So one of the things that was shown to me by a former instructor of mine, Memo Acevedo, he had like this little word pattern that goes along with it, so you can't forget the rhythm. It's dance the rumba, I play the clave. You dance the rumba, I play the clave. You dance the rumba, I play the clave. Okay? However it soaks in for you, you know, go for whatever method's best for you. For me, I like counting. I also like going by an auditory example. But learning to count, I think, is extremely important if you're going to be a drummer, at least if you're going to be taking it seriously. So, we're going to have boom, 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 our Baião. Right? That's our Cascara. Dance the rumba, I play the clave. You dance the rumba, I play the clave. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. So what we're going to do is now we're going to move that to the ride. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and now what brings the beat completely together is the halftime backbeat feel that we have going on here. We have a single snare drum note, and it's single accented snare drum note on the 1 in the second bar, and then we have 2 ghost notes on the end. On a 4 and end in the second bar. So, excuse me. You would have it gives it the halftime feel because you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and then those little ghost notes that are on 4 and end on the second bar, they're going to come in like this. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? So now when we put it together, right, everything together, let's see what happens, right? So now I'm going to put everything together, right, at a more relaxed pace, well, more natural pace, I should say. Now, you could also, once you're comfortable with it, you could start to add these little ghost notes on the snare, which gets it just a little funkier. They're almost not even noticeable at times, but so you have like let's see. Okay, so that's that groove. So you have two examples of ways that I use Baião in Baiao. I always say it wrong, but it's Baião. There's two ways that I use it in different genres of music. I use it as an ostinato that I play over a lot. It's probably my go-to ostinato if I'm soloing or coming up with phrasing, soloing and phrasing mainly, or I usually am doing it over the Baião. It happens naturally. That doesn't mean that it should always be that. I should get other ostinatos down as well, but this is the one that always seems to just kind of come out. So I have a lot of grooves utilizing this as the foundation, and then on top of it, adding in, you know, a myriad of different genres and styles. So that's really it for these two grooves. I'm gonna grab my phone now and see if any of you guys asked any questions or were following along or whatnot, and I'll try to answer them and kick it with you guys for a little bit. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm kind of upset. I was supposed to be streaming this on Facebook and on Instagram here, and for some reason, my new computer won't let me get onto the correct Facebook account that I use. So I apologize. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that happen for the next stream. The next stream will probably be, probably be Friday, and it's most likely going to be funk oriented. So breaking down a couple of different funk grooves. Some in odd times, you know, so it's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm going to try and do multiple streams a week, maybe something like a Samba Saturday, or like a Solo Sunday, you know, or Mambo Monday, like anything, you know, something along those lines. I want to keep it fresh and keep things happening, and of course, I'm open to suggestions, so whatever you guys would like to see, let me know. I want to deliver as much as possible. So on that note, let me come and grab my phone. My pajone, as I like to call it. My pajone. So, oh, I see people. I'm waving. How's it going, guys? How's it going, guys? What's up, Stayball Drums? What's up, Christian? What's up, Drummer Boy 927? What's up, Ron, Boss Man? Maz Dog? Drummer Boy. So, what's up, man? What's up, Co? How you doing, man? So yeah, man, this was my first go at this. I don't know if anyone enjoyed it or not. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. Let me know how I can improve it, or yeah, just let me know. This is the first one, so I obviously intend to evolve and make this better and better each time. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all soon on the flip side. If you want, hit me up with any questions. You could DM me. Hit me up at email, KindBeats at kindbeatsdrums.com. Yeah, and I'm on Facebook. It's facebook.com/kindbeatsdrums. So get in touch with me, guys. I love hearing from you. And yeah, we're all in this together. We're going to be stuck for a while in this quarantine, so we might as well be productive, you know? So until next time, guys, practice hard, play harder. Mwah, I'm out.